Going on? This is your boy bgrynch coming to you live from South Central Coral Springs. I just totally fucked something up, and I don't exactly know what I did, but leave it to me to fucking fuck something up. There we go. Check this out. This is your boy bgrynch. All right, there we go. Wonderful. So I'm here today coming to you from South Central Coral Springs. It's the 29th of October. We got Halloween coming around. We're going to have a bunch of doped up kids on sugar and shit. It's going to be crazy, yo. It's going to be straight crazy in this age of COVID and all that bullshit. It's going to be nuts. But, so listen, I've been dedicating these shows now on Spreaker on Thursday nights, 8 o'clock to do mental health awareness because we all know that I'm a crazy motherfucker and that I talk about crazy shit on my LSTV show. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this is my way of balancing out my karma to do this shit. And I do now have a radio show on Anchor FM, so that could be heard on Anchor FM or what does it say here? Breaker, Google Cast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. So it's not like this show; it's more like the LSTV show. So if you want to check it out, just go on any of those podcast apps and type in Anarchy Media Presents. And you'll see the Anarchy sign with the UnderGround Live logo, and that's me. If you press in Anarchy Media Presents, and you get the Anarchy sign, then you did the right thing. Awesome. Anyway, so I've been getting these questions, some of them come, message to me through Messenger and whatnot, and I'm very surprised that Drew isn't on. I think I did something to upset Drew. I'm not 100% sure. Well, the show must go on without a co-host. I'm getting used to that now, having no co-host. That was just kind of a jab at myself, actually. Anyway, the first question that I'm taking is, I take medication for my depression, and it's been fine, but lately I've been tired and haven't had any energy after school, and I don't know if it's because of the medication or my depression. Should I up the dose or dose down? Well, we all know that I am not a professional. All right, I'm certainly not a professional. Everything I say is from literature that I've read and my own personal experiences with mental health because I am fucking nuts. I'm utterly insane and not responsible for the things that I do because I got a fucking list that rolls all the way down like the fucking Torah of fucking problems that I have. But what I'm going to say is that it's something that you should definitely talk to your doctor about. If you're on an antidepressant and everything is fine, but lately you're very tired and whatnot, and you're going through the motions of sleeping a whole lot, well, it's not so much an option of upping or downing your dosage. You have to talk to your psychiatrist. And, depending on your gender and your age and your social activities, for instance, drinking alcohol, recreational drugs, even smoking marijuana can have an effect on your brain receptors, and that could fuck up your brain chemistry, which could make you tired and feel out of whack, even though you're on medication. I'm on fucking medication so strong, in fact, that even recreational drugs don't do nothing to me because my medicine just battles right through that shit. If y'all noticed on IGTV, I'm not wearing that goofy earplug anymore, that Bluetooth. I've gotten smart and went to a smaller one. But anyway, someone in this position that's sleeping a lot might want to have their thyroid checked. It could be something as easy as your thyroid. I take thyroid medicine. It's called Synthroid, but I take the generic version of Synthroid. And it could be your thyroid. You might have to take thyroid medicine. And quite honestly, I don't recommend or condone this at all. This is fucking bad, all right? But I was sleeping so fucking much, I started doing cocaine. Everybody in the air fucking knew I was doing cocaine because I told my parents, I told my son, it was like I couldn't stay awake. I was sleeping my fucking life away. My only alternative at the time was to think to myself, I have to fucking do cocaine to stay awake. And it worked. But you want to know something? Cocaine gets you $1,200 in debt with a fucking thug, another $250 in debt with another thug, and another $80 in debt with another thug. And you just fucking owe like $2,000 to thugs that want to beat your ass, and you have a nasty habit. Has to stop. So therefore, I don't fuck around with the coke no more. I have actually been on other medications Doesn't matter what it is, because I can't have you guys running to your doctor saying, oh, bgrynch said do this and bgrynch said do that. Just talk to your doctor about your tiredness. There is a medication out there called Modafinil, though. Modafinil is what they give medical students. It's like a pure fucking caffeine pill or some shit like that. It's like Adderall without the amphetamine in it. I think it might have a little bit of amphetamine in it. But Modafinil is straight supposed to wake your ass up. You know, when you're like studying all the time and shit, they give you Modafinil. Now, I took Modafinil. 400 milligrams was the maximum dose, and 400 milligrams wasn't doing jack dick for me, and I was still sleeping my life away. That's why, hence, the cocaine came into play. But I'm not doing the cocaine anymore because it's fucking bad, people. It's really fucking bad. Seriously, you know, it's fucking bad. You know, you can't fucking do coke to keep you awake. You gotta fucking get busy. You know, perhaps you want to know what happened with me was that with the tiredness, when the show started picking up and I gotten Brittany as the co-host and the investors started investing money, I was doing so much work for the show. I didn't have time to be tired. So when you're tired, it could also be just from plain sheer boredom. Maybe you have to find an activity to do. You know, like I'm totally into my shows. So when I do my shows, it's all about passion and fucking, you know, raw fucking energy. And I feel it when I do my shows. Therefore, I work my ass off, and therefore I'm not tired anymore. When I'm not working on my shows, I'm sleeping with my cat Stimpy. So you might want to keep that in mind when thinking about your being tired. You could also be anemic, man. It's possible that you could be suffering from anemia. I found out that I was anemic, and I didn't even realize that I was throwing up after meals. That was a joke that I did a fucking couple of months ago on the show. It went right over everybody's head. I said, yeah, guys, I found out today that I'm anemic. I didn't even realize that I was throwing up after every time I would eat. Anemic, bulimic. Nobody got it. I don't understand. I don't get it. Now I don't want to get it. I don't give a fuck. People fucking don't get my jokes sometimes. It's because I'm too quick for y'all. You want to know why? Because if you listen to this, you fucking mental. That's why. Anyway, you could be and you might want to check your medications. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret that a lot of people don't know, but I'm going to fucking straight tell you the truth here. When you're on fucking psych meds and antidepressants and shit, one thing that you should not do is drink grapefruit or eat grapefruit products, because grapefruit will straight fucking deteriorate the chemicals in the medication that you're taking. It's like it'll counteract it. It's like you're not even taking anything just from sheer grapefruit. Grapefruit sucks anyway. Why would you want to eat fucking grapefruit? Fucking grapefruit. I haven't even seen a grapefruit in like fucking 10 years. Maybe they don't even make grapefruits anymore. So maybe you don't have to even worry about grapefruits. Because grapefruits are too acidy and they fuck up your stomach and they fuck up your chemical imbalance with your fucking psychological meds. So stay away from grapefruits. I can't help to say it, but other than grapefruits. Anyway, moving on. Another question. I tell my shrink that I'm not depressed, but he continues to diagnose me and my ailments as depression. What do you do when your shrink doesn't believe you? Well, you stop lying, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. There are many variables to the equations of fucking depression. Depression is not all about just being sad. All right. It's not a matter of disbelief. It pertains to maybe, your mood disorders and your behaviors. You don't necessarily have to be sad to suffer from depression. Doctors identify symptoms like things you complain about. Obviously, you're seeing a shrink. There's something fucking wrong. So the things that you complain about, your doctor he could fucking see symptoms of depression. Things like lack of motivation, sleeping too much, sleeping too little, irritability, your memory, things like that. The smallest little things can make a doctor diagnose you with depression, and you don't necessarily have to be all teary-eyed and fucking curled up in the fetal position to be suffering from it. That's all I'm saying, folks. So fucking don't think that depression is just being sad, man. Depression could be you forget things a lot. Oh shit, dude. Like my retard friend Evan, who forgets his fucking keys every time he fucking leaves my house, or his wallet, or his fucking hats. But the thing is that he's not depressed. He's just fucking sheer retarded. But that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about retardation. We're talking about mental illness. So with that being said, I suffer from PTSD. That's one of my fucking 11 ailments that I fucking have. PTSD. All right, and PTSD is a fucking trauma-caused fucking ailment. Now, when you talk to someone that has PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, you can usually tell when someone's telling you their life story about, you could tell them that their emotionality, the signs that when they hit certain points of their stories, that you could tell that they're emotionally fucking, they're emotionally distraught about it, like a psychiatrist or a psychologist can do. When one is speaking about themselves, you could, talk about certain parts of their lives and instances during someone's, story where you could actually see the quality and the intensity of their emotions that are recognizable to PTSD. It's obvious. Doctors have to be very careful to not mention or even ask details of certain parts of their story because it can activate traumatization of someone's thought process. And that's fucking crazy, isn't it? But it's true. That's PTSD, man. I suffer from fucking PTSD. Like fucking 5 different kinds of PTSDs. It's fucking crazy, yo. Wow, we ran through this show very fucking quick. It's only 11 minutes and 20 seconds. What else are we going to talk about for the remainder of the time? Well, for instance, let's talk about how a mentally fucking incompetent fucking motherfucker deals with a psycho bitch. Shall we? Sure. Why not? I fucking met this incredibly psychotic fucking girl who wanted to talk to me about a charity event with my show and turned out to be completely crazy. And accused me of all sorts of things. This is not someone that, with the mental fucking, with the mental whereabouts that I want to be involved in. You know what I'm saying? I live a nice medicated lifestyle. I don't want any fucking drama. I just want to live in my medicated bliss. Okay? I take like 11 different fucking medications, man. I'm fucking harmless, man. I'm a good fucking dude. I mind my own fucking business. I don't get involved in other people's fucking shit. And I just want to be left the fuck alone. But for some reason, drama follows me. I used to say I hate drama, but I get bored sometimes, so I cause it. But I don't cause that shit no more, man. I got nothing to do with it. I don't fucking get it. I really want to get it, but it's bad. It's real fucking bad. I was doing the show last night, right? The LSTV show, and I got so fucking thirsty. And I didn't bring my water bottle to the set table. And I was dying of fucking thirst. I am really surprised that Drew never showed up tonight. I'm going to have to call Drew after the show and make sure that she's okay, because she's always on Instagram, on IGTV, helping me host the show. And I'm worried now. Like, where the fuck is Drew? So I'm going to have to make a wellness check on Drew to make sure that Drew's okay. Because I'm down like that. Drew's my fucking homegirl. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let me tell you about my new show, Anarchy Media Presents Underground Live Radio with bgrynch. Like, this show is just Underground Live Radio. But on Anchor FM, through all the podcasts, it's Underground Media Presents Underground Live Radio. Or Underground Radio. What's it fucking called? On Spreaker, it's called Underground Radio Live. And on Anarchy, it's just called Underground Radio. So Anarchy Media Presents Underground Radio. And I did my 3rd episode that probably just came out sometime this afternoon. And I'll do that show when the fuck I want. I'm not setting a time slot just now because it's on podcast. It's not live like this. Like, you might be catching this later, because if you're watching it on IGTV, you're obviously not watching this live because there's no one on here live right now. I don't know who's listening in fucking Radio Land, but I can tell you right now that fucking Instagram is fucking empty. But anyway, look, man, it's time for me to fucking bounce the fuck out of this place. I hope you enjoyed tonight's fucking sermon on mental illness. Mental illness is something that we all got to deal with. If you have any questions, message me on my Facebook, man. Or fucking, hit me up on Messenger, at b-bgrynch Ruben. Or, whatever, man. Just fucking hit me up, and I'll be sure to look into it and talk about it. It's all good. So anyway, this is your boy bgrynch saying, yo, keep it real. Love each other. And peace the fuck out. I'll see you next Thursday, 8 p.m. Check out my show LSTV Tuesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Times on Facebook, YouTube, and all that shit. Later.